All right, guys, so we're going to start the strength portion of our workout now that we're all warmed up. We're going to go through 4 different movements for this. It's going to be 60 seconds on each exercise. We're going to do 30 seconds of rest in between. So the first movement is our squat. We can do this a couple different ways. So one way we can do it is to sit down to a box here. The key on the squat is keep the weight in your heels. So when you sit back, your knees should stay behind your toes. You should have a nice neutral spine, so we don't want to be curving forward. We don't want to necessarily be totally upright. So sitting back, weights in the heels. If you bring your arms forward, it will allow you to kind of sit back a little bit farther so we get those proper mechanics. So there's a couple different ways to do this. One is to sit down here. If you feel comfortable, you can take away the box, sit down here. And if you want to try it out, we can grab onto a little bit of weight here. We can sit down holding that. Perfect. Our next movement is going to be our push-up. So again, a couple different ways to do this. This one's going to work our upper body pushing strength, but it's also a lot of core stability. So we can have our hands elevated here. I want your feet together. I want you to squeeze your glutes. Keep your body in a straight line the whole time. That's how we're really going to get that core working. The spine should stay neutral throughout the whole body. Bring yourself down without letting the hips sag. And push yourself up. That's one version we can do. If you guys want to try, you can also bring it down to a complete flat surface here. And if you want to give it a shot, you can also put your feet up on this bench here. We'll do a little bit of a decline push-up. But in all of the versions, you're keeping your body completely straight. The core is engaged. You're squeezing your glutes. Next thing we're going to do is a row, so that's going to be on over here. So a few different versions. This is a pulling movement for us. We're really going to work that grip strength, work the biceps. Going to help us a lot on our suspension obstacles out there. So the first version here, we're going to lie underneath the bar. And the key here, we're going to try to bring our chest up to the bar. Put your feet flat on the ground, lift your hips up, and pull through. That's one version there. You can also try it with a straight leg. And then if you want to give it a shot, you can throw the feet up top.
Wow.
And pull them there. The same thing here with the push-up. Glutes are staying squeezed. The body stays neutral the whole time so that we're getting the core working as well. And the last movement we're doing is a really core focused movement. We call this one a beast hold. So this one you're going to be on your hands and knees. Hands are below the shoulders. Knees are directly below the hips. And you're just going to pop up on your toes, just about an inch up off the ground. And keeping that spine neutral and parallel with the floor. If you guys feel comfortable with that, we'll take it from just a hold. We'll turn it into something a little bit dynamic here. We'll call it a beast crawl. And you'll be moving opposite limbs. So the right hand and the left foot moving at the same time. And then we switch. The key here is to keep your spine parallel with the floor. So you want to imagine if you had a glass of water on the back of your back, you want to make sure that that thing wouldn't fall off as you move through. All right, so we'll each get started on the different stations. So Kristen, if you want to start with squats, think about which one of those 3 versions would be best for you. Dave, if you want to start over on our pulls over there. And Cody, let's go ahead and start with our beast hold movement over here. So it's going to be 60 seconds on the timer, 30 seconds rest in between, and I'll have you guys switch stations. All right, everybody know which version they're ready to do?
Yep.
All right, ready, and timer's on. Perfect. Holding that guy for 60 seconds.
How fast should I be doing my squats?
That's a good question. So the squats, we're gonna do what we call a 2-2 tempo. It's gonna be 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Perfect. With just a 1 second isometric hold at the bottom. Looks great there, spine staying neutral. Knees are behind the toes. Good job, Dave. I can hear the breathing. It sounds good. Cody, how are we hanging in over here?
Doing all right.
Doing good. Nice neutral spine. I wish I had a glass of water that I could put up there. That's textbook stuff. We got 15 more seconds. Good work, good work. Good job, Dave. Going with the hard version over here. Don't let those hips sag. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Everybody relax. We'll switch stations. Cody, head over to the squats. Kristen, if you want to head over to the beast movement over here. And if you would like to do some push-ups, Dave, well, you'll be on the squat. You'll be on the squat. So either body weight, down to the bench, or with a weight. It's up to you. It's up to you. All right, guys, we got 8 more seconds. Got that 2-to-1 work to rest ratio for our strength portion here. And let's go. 60 seconds on the clock. Kristen's going with the crawl movement.
Should it be a tap or a complete sit?
You're just going to use this as a stopping point for your squat there. So I don't want you to actually shift the weight all the way down. It just allows you to sit back a little bit better. Good, and everyone's breathing on all their repetitions here. During our concentric phase, when we're loading up on a squat or a push-up, I want you to inhale through the nose. And as you push through the heels and stand up, or as you push up into the top of the push-up, that's when you're exhaling. Good job, guys. Everyone's form's looking good. 15 more seconds until we switch it over. 8 more seconds, 8 more seconds. Quality over quantity here. Everyone's looking good. 3, 2, and everybody relax. Good work, good work. Woo. Awesome. Cody, if you want to jump over to the pulls. Kristen, if you want to be on the push-up station. And Dave, if you want to be on our beast hold / crawl over here. Getting the extra core work in. Woo. Everyone know which version of their exercise they're ready to do?
Try it.
There we go. Sounds like Kristen's going with the decline.
Try it.
All right. Cody's got the flat feet in position. All right. And timer's on. Timer's on. Make sure those knees are below the hips. Bring yourself up. Perfect. Keep that spine neutral. Good work, Cody. You're inhaling through the nose when you're down there. Exhaling through the mouth as you pull up. Perfect. Really getting strong for those hanging obstacles. Monkey bars, rings, the rope climb. It's all good. Kristen, you're doing a fantastic job with the core here. Way to keep that spine neutral. 20 more seconds, 20 more seconds. Dave, we hanging in all right over here?
Yeah.
We look good, we look good. 10 more seconds, guys, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Woo. Good job, good job.
Thanks.
All right, we got one more shift, we got one more shift. Kristen's got some pulls going on. Dave, you got squats. Cody, you're on the push-ups. Whichever version we feel comfortable attempting.
Is my grip over or?
It's going to be an underhand grip, so we can really emphasize the biceps doing a lot of the work here. Cody, what kind of push-ups are you up to? Hand elevated.
Assisted.
Hand elevated. There we go.
Elevated.
My feet are like shoulder width?
Feet are shoulder width apart.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, everybody ready? Last round, let's get it in. 3, 2, and timer's on, 60 seconds. Good. So really sit back, weight in the heels. Good, way to keep the knees behind the toes. That's perfect, that's perfect. Cody, we're looking good. The glutes stay squeezed. That body's in a straight line. That's exactly what we want. Really emphasizing the core strength here. We're halfway done with this round. We're almost there, guys. Good work, Kristen. Good work. Make sure that breathing is paired up with our movements. Big inhale and exhale on the pull. Perfect, perfect. We're going to be ready to dominate all those pulling obstacles out there. We got 10 more seconds, guys. 10 more seconds. Good job, Dave. Make sure those knees don't pass over those toes. Good job. Here we go. 3, 2, and everyone relax. Good work, good work.